Hello, everyone. I am so glad to see you here. I am Karen Ostromsky, and this is the fourth of 4 live videos that I've been doing through the month of December, talking about all the different things of managing holiday expectations, managing the month of December and all that that means. And so we talked about making your easy lists at the beginning. We talked about managing expectations for yourself and for other people. We've talked about, just a second, let me delete this. We've talked about managing expectations. We've also talked about the worst Christmas ever. So now that Christmas is over, because it's December 28th, maybe you have one of those kinds of stories. I don't know. This week, I wanted to kind of do a recap of the whole month and make sense of all of it, because this is a great time, because this week between Christmas and New Year's is so different than the rest of the year. Some people are working, some people aren't working. In fact, Lou, I almost called him my husband, my significant other, Lou, at his work, they're not allowed to be working this week. They want everybody to unplug. Nice kind of job, right? You don't see as many people at the gym. You don't see as many people doing the regular normal activities, because it's just kind of this in between. Maybe some people need something to do and they're leaning into this stuff that they always do. So anyway, I'm thinking about the list, okay? The 3 ways I wanted to feel during this month. I wanted to feel healthy, I wanted to feel fancy, that kind of stuff. I'm looking back to see, did I get to do those things? I'm thinking back at my list about what are the things that I did not want to do. Okay, the list of I'm not doing this. And one of those things was I am not being responsible for other people's holiday joy. I did not do that. So checking in to see how did this really go for you is a nice way to just reflect. Where am I at? Number 2, I really like to think about the fact that I can breathe a sigh of relief. It is, it isn't, it was, it wasn't, they liked it, they didn't like it, it fit, it's going back, whatever, it's kind of done. And I think there's a lot of hype, obviously, in holiday season, depending upon what you're doing. And so I was having lunch with a dear friend of mine yesterday, and he doesn't celebrate Christmas. He's Jewish. He comes into town from California and he visits his elderly parents, and we always have lunch and all this. And I'm like, how are you doing? He's like, I'm really relaxed. Like, yeah, okay, because he wasn't buying gifts, he wasn't running around, he wasn't doing all these things. So different kind of experience. Okay. When I was standing at my gym yesterday, I heard people talking, and I heard 2 women talking about, oh, how's it going? What was going on? And I would say they were probably in their 60s. And this woman said, I'm really glad it's over. We had all the family on his side for Christmas Eve and on my side for Christmas Day. And the china, the silver, the meals, getting everybody drinks, da-da-da. It sounded like too much, okay? So these are things to remember as you sit thinking about and reflecting about what you liked about holiday. What did you like and what did you not like that you'd like to eliminate for next year? Write that stuff down. So this time next year you can think, I don't want to do that. That's too much for me. That wore me out last year. Okay? I am proud to say that I have not been in a store since the 23rd. The 23rd, I have not gone back to the grocery store. I have not done any of that stuff. And I don't want to go. I don't want to deal with all this stuff, because I was doing that practically every day for the month of December. As always, a mixed bag, okay? So take it for what it's worth, acknowledge what you liked, dismiss what you didn't like, but write things down as you kind of think about it. I really enjoyed this. I need more of this next year. I saw somebody post on social media, I don't cook on Christmas. I don't know what she does for her family, but she doesn't do that. Okay? It's like, oh, I don't buy gifts for adults. Only buy gifts for little kids. Okay? These are ways to make your holiday mean more to you and make you feel more relaxed. One thing I really like to do right after Christmas is look through my cards again. So this is a card of my son, John, and his beautiful bride, Shelby, and their dog, Pebbles. And they are expecting their baby, Jameson, in February. And so they sent this cute card and it said, expecting more joy. So super sweet, cards from neighbors, cards from longtime friends. Here's a card from my daughter's boyfriend's family, and she is in the card. She refused to be in our card this year, but she's in there. Card from the architect who built our house, and this is a picture of a house they built. So anyway, looking through cards, reading them over again when I have time is a fun thing that I like to do this time of year. And when I take all this stuff down, and I took all this stuff down yesterday, so the 27th, I just took it down. It's on the tables, and I need to put it away. I look at certain things, and if there's any ornaments I don't like, anything I don't want to have anymore, I get rid of it now, okay? Because I don't want to put it away and then look at it again next year. So, less hype. The expectation is done. It's still festive. It's still enjoyable. But we're in this space in between, doing and not doing. Maybe thinking about the new year, maybe reflecting on what holiday was. And maybe it's a big sigh of relief, just getting back to routines. I taught my yoga class I teach on Tuesdays at the Burnsville Y, and there were 10 people there. Normally there's 28 people there. And it just felt really good. I've been working the whole time, but it felt really good to just keep doing the things that make sense, the things that matter, okay? So holiday fun, if it's been fun for you, enjoy the fact that it has been. If it's been too much and you still have more halala to do, remember, you can always pull back and do less. Do less. Reread your cards. If you got some cards, reread them and see what matters to you, and come back to the gifts that can't be bought. Your health, your happiness, your family's health and happiness, your pets, your fondest memories, all of that stuff. Lean back into that. So it's been an entire month. We are now at the end of 2021. Who knew we'd still be in this situation that we're in with COVID, etc. So I am wishing all of you a happy, healthy new year. Don't worry, there's plenty more coaching, and I have a surprise coaching exercise that I'll be doing with you about sneak peek, what you're letting go of instead of working hard for. So it might sound like a weird kind of coaching for the month of January, but that's what I'm going to be talking about first. So if you've been joining me throughout this month, thank you so much. You know, I'm Karen Ostromsky. I'm a coach, a motivational speaker. If you need more accountability in your life and you need a coach and you're looking to explore hiring somebody, send me a message, and I am glad to have a free 15-minute coffee chat with you and see what's up and see if I can help you. This is what I do. I help people get more from their lives by holding them accountable to what's important to them. So thank you, everybody. Happy, happy, merry, merry, holly jolly. The Grinch, it's done. Whatever, take the best and leave the rest. And I will see you next time. Thanks.